should be routine circumcision should be illegal. The point is consent. When you become 18 and you want to have whatever you want cut off, that makes sense. But at least you know what's happening. You're consenting to it. A 2-year-old baby can't consent. It's medical fraud.
There was one at some point. It was for cleanliness.
No, it was to prevent masturbation. To prevent masturbation and to prevent pleasure in boys. We protect baby girls from genital mutilation. I'm sure you will hear about it. FGM. What about MGM? It's the same thing. Sorry to say, you guys were cut against your will. I was cut. I'm not even Jewish. But a religion is not an excuse either. It's elective surgery. And I'm trying to get them an interview. I'm asking these questions, okay? What's the purpose? Do you do any other elective surgery in that hospital? No. They don't do ear piercings. They don't do nose piercings. No.
Circumcision has medical benefits.
No, not at all.
None?
What? No, not at all. Of course not. That's healthy tissue. It's the most sensitive part of a boy. It's not disease. It's not deformed. I have a sign right here. Mommy, what's circumcision? Was I deformed?
Okay, what about like, there's a lot like the Maasai tribe in like Kenya, like certain tribes extend their necks. They have those plates on their noses.
Again, they're not infants. Again, they're not infants.
No,
and that's very harmful. So, I mean, your example of these backward procedures is not helping your cause. So that's funny. Infant genital mutilation is not child abuse.
That's his opinion.
Yeah. Well, what is child abuse then? Yeah. I guess if the child abuser has a lab coat on. Well, I'm going to try a different method with my GoPro. Hopefully I'll get better audio on this. I'm back at Stony Brook University before the winter sets in, and I did want to pick up a couple of copies of The Statesman where somebody reported there's an article about me, one of my past protests here, and I'd want to get a couple of hard copies of that. And I'm just going to see who's out. It's a nice day for November. See how it goes. I've got equal rights for boys. Circumcision, medical fraud. That's my number one. What do we got here? Mommy, what's circumcision? And his body, his choice. That's good. That's good. Stop cutting baby infant genitals. Stony Brook medicine. Cruel joke. That's not medicine. That's barbaric surgery. Stop cutting baby infant genitals. You don't have the right. Cutting baby infant genitals right there at the hospital. That's not advanced medicine. It's medieval torture. Human rights violation. Protect boys and girls. Stop child abuse. Don't circumcise. You don't have the right. Medical fraud, that's what it is. Medical fraud. Protect babies, don't harm them. Crazy what they're doing. Crazy what they're doing in that hospital over there. Genital mutilation. Terrible what they're doing. Right there at that hospital.
What if you believe religiously that you have to...
You don't have the right to cut off some...
Well,
you don't know what...
Like my sister's son,
well,
right?
they don't allow female. They don't allow female genital mutilation for any reason.
Do they do that to females?
That's illegal, yes. It's illegal in this country.
But what about males, though? That's what
yeah, they should, exactly.
Well, what if
actually,
you have
equal...
What if you have parental...
It's not good enough. It's not good enough. No.
She gave birth to the...
It's elective surgery. She don't own... Parents don't own...
Until you're 18, your parents make most of your decisions.
Yes, but medically necessary.
Yeah.
Medically necessary. And the problem is that our government and the medical society has not recognized that that's illegal.
Because
it's not medical.
It's been going on for thousands of
That
years.
doesn't mean it's good. And that's a bad sign. Because things that were done thousands of years ago.
I get your point.
We used to do bloodletting. And we used to do lobotomies.
Yeah, that's true.
You know?
That's true.
No. The point is,
Always fight on.
you need consent. That's the key. Consent. Hi. Here, I got something for you. Hold it. Baby info. Baby info. Baby info. Take it.
Oh.
Have a good day. Thank you. Don't circumcise. You don't have the right. Stony Brook Hospital. Deforming babies every day. Mutilating babies' genitals every day. Horrible. Don't let them do it. Protect your baby. They've been doing it for thousands of years. Wow. That's a reason, huh? Hello. Protect your baby. Don't harm him. Hidden Holocaust. It's the hidden Holocaust. Stony Brook Hospital's got a hidden Holocaust. Stony Brook abusing babies behind closed doors. Got a long way to go, man. Long way to go. Feminism is not helping. Propelling women into STEM for more than 25 years. Wow, that's nice. Stop genital mutilation. Don't circumcise. You don't have the right. Look at you smiling. Here, here's a little info, man. There you go. Have a good day. Hello. Stop MGM, just like FGM. Little info here. Baby info.
I know.
Protect babies. Protect babies. Protect boys and girls. There, they just give me lip service. Lip service. Hello, baby info? Baby info, dear. Have a good day. You're welcome. Man, people get it. I love it. Wow. The youth is our future. The youth is our future. People getting it, man. Stony Brook medicine, what a cruel joke. Circumcision is not medicine. Medieval torture. Human rights violation. Protect boys and girls. That's funny. We are the curious, huh? Yeah? Well, I hope you are curious. Stony Brook, what a joke. There should be hundreds of people protesting that hospital across the street. Infant genital mutilation. Don't circumcise. Save a baby. Stop child abuse. Don't do it to your baby. Save your own baby. Look at you smiling. Here, let me give you a card. Here, take a card.
I'm okay.
Okay. Have a good one. Don't circumcise. You don't have the right. Don't cut baby genitals. They did not consent. I did not consent. I did not consent. Babies cannot consent. It's rape, and then plus they cut a piece of you off. You're 2 days old, goddammit. You're 2 days old, goddammit. Here, sorry, I'm getting angry. 2 days old, goddammit. Don't cut me. Try to cut me now, you cowards. Cut me now, you cowards. You know why they do it to babies? Because they can't fight back. That's why. You notice we protect baby girls. Why don't we protect baby boys? Same as girls. Something wrong with that. Why aren't we protecting baby boys? We protect baby girls. Why don't we protect baby boys? It's a no-brainer. Stony Brook medicine is cutting baby every day. They should be arrested for what they do. Sex abuse of infants. His body, his choice. You ever heard that? He's an infant, for God's sake. He can't consent. You're cutting off a part of his most precious organs. Save your own baby. They don't care about your baby. Your baby dies, they say you consented. But the baby did not consent. Babies cannot consent. Put the knife down. Step away from the child. Put the knife down. Step away from the child, you cowards. Something's wrong with someone who could cut a little baby's infant's genitals. Something's wrong there. Something's wrong with Stony Brook medicine. Frauds. 2-day-old baby, they get strapped down and start slicing away his penis. How is that good? How is that good? What good could that be? Okay? What's the effects of it? Stony Brook medicine has no answers. Stony Brook medicine has no answers. What's the purpose of circumcision? They have no answer. It looks better? It looks better. Wow. Mommy, what's circumcision? Mommy, was I deformed? Mommy, was I deformed? Tell me, why the secrecy? Such a good thing. Tell me what you did. Equal rights for boys, how about that? All you girls are walking around with intact genitals, and most of you boys have been cut, violated. You got that right, man. And they're flourishing. When good people are silent, evil flourishes. And it's happening right across the street in that so-called hospital, providing so-called medicine. Circumcision is not medicine because there's no disease. What are the effects on boys? Millions of boys, infant genitals cut off. Do they know the results? No, they don't know the results because there's not any studies. And why no studies? Because they don't care to have any studies. Of course.
I'm confused by what you're trying to
Here's some information. It's about circumcision. It's infant genital mutilation. And the key is a baby can't consent.
Okay.
A baby can't consent to permanent amputation of genitals. There's no medical reason for it. It's medical fraud. It's medical fraud.
There was one at some point. It was for cleanliness.
No, it was to prevent masturbation. To prevent masturbation and to prevent pleasure in boys and girls. They actually wanted to do this with girls too, way back in 100 years ago. And that was their reason, prevent masturbation. So now they're trying to find new reasons for it.
All right. Thank you.
Just do the research. You got it. We protect baby girls from genital mutilation. I'm sure you will hear about it. FGM. What about MGM? It's the same thing. It's the same exact thing. Cutting babies' genitals off for no reason. Sorry to say, you guys were cut against your will. I was cut. I'm not even Jewish. But a religion is not an excuse either. I mean, we don't allow FGM anywhere. I mean, you could come in and say, that's my religion, I want to cut my daughter's vagina. You can't do that. It's unethical. It's unethical. It's a human rights violation. The same with boys. How does anyone not get that? They're doing it across the street at this so-called Stony Brook medicine. Medicine doesn't include circumcision. It's elective surgery. And I'm trying to get them an interview. I'm asking these questions, okay? What's the purpose? Do you do any other elective surgery in that hospital? No. They don't do ear piercings. They don't do nose piercings. No. They help people with disease.
So
circumcision.
Hospitals shouldn't do it?
It should be. It's actually against the law.
It should be illegal, period.
Should be routine circumcision should be illegal. The point is consent. When you become 18 and you want to have whatever you want cut off, that makes sense. But at least you know what's happening. You're consenting to it. A 2-year-old baby can't consent. It's permanent amputation of healthy tissue.
Nursing and nose piercing, though, are cosmetic. Circumcision has medical benefits.
What's that? What's that?
Circumcision has medical benefits.
No, not at all.
None?
What? No, not at all. Of course not. That's healthy tissue. It's the most sensitive part of a boy. It's not disease. It's not deformed. I have a sign right here. Mommy, what's circumcision? Was I deformed? Why did you cut my genitals? Did I come out deformed? Am I defective? Are baby boys defective is the question. Stony Brook medicine, what's the answer? They don't have an answer.
Okay, so.
And America is the only country that does this routinely.
I mean, okay.
In Europe, they don't do this.
Your opinion on circumcision being wrong, but I think making it illegal for parents. I mean, kids little girls get their ears pierced.
Yeah, but do you think we should start circumcising baby girls if they want it, if parents want to do it? If they say, I like my girl to get labioplasty or something.
So
I don't like her labia.
what's wrong with circumcision? Like what?
I mean, but I
You
also
have, like,
think
There's
that,
no consent.
Like for example, Jews and
okay.
Muslims, right? They have certain cultural.
That should be illegal. We don't allow, like I say, we don't allow female genital mutilation for any reason.
Okay, let's say there's like a 12-year-old boy, right? Girls get their ears pierced. Let's say there's a 12-year-old boy, Jewish. Or
No, you can't consent. That's a minor. I mean,
So then you can't consent to getting your ears pierced as a little girl.
I don't know, what's the age? I don't know if you can do it at
My
12.
sister got her ears pierced when she was like very young. She was,
That's a
like,
different
9 or
thing.
something. And
That's sort of a
don't-
different thing, isn't
right?
it?
Don't girls get their ears pierced when they're like
Well, again, she consented. She consented. So if there's at least the person can speak, that's something. That's a hint.
Okay,
A 2-year-old.
Now you're conceding that they don't necessarily have to be 18.
Well, they shouldn't. They can't be an infant. An infant has no idea what's going on, and it's very risky. Babies die of this every year because the baby's so young. And then they'll say that, oh, we do it because when they're young, because later they won't do it, it'll be more painful. Exactly. So what do you care that they don't do it? There's nothing wrong with the intact penis. The whole world still goes around with foreskins in the world. No, really. I mean, America is the only one that.
I'm not denying that.
No, America is the only one country that does this routinely. Europe doesn't do it.
I'm pretty sure like Israel and like Arab countries.
Only for religious reasons. Jews and Arabs. So, like in England, Denmark, Switzerland, they don't do it to their general population.
Okay, what about like there's a lot like the Maasai tribe in like Kenya. Like certain tribes extend their necks. They have those plates on their noses.
Again, they're not infants.
No, they do.
And that's very harmful. So, I mean, your example of these backward procedures is not helping your cause. See what I'm saying? Stretching the neck and buying the feet and female genital mutilation. Those are bad things.
Okay, but like according to like you.
Well, amputation.
Like, I don't think that like I'm circumcised and I have.
And you had no choice. Well, that's good for you. Okay, but maybe you've never thought of it.
There are people who are circumcised.
You may have never thought of it. This is probably the first you've ever thought of it.
No, I have. Like people say that it's not as pleasurable.
It's definitely not as pleasurable. How could it be? How could it be more pleasurable? It's not. It's less. You lost a big part of your genitals. I did. I would have liked to have had that. And in 2019, they're allowing amputation of infants' genitals against their will. Against their will. For what? Blood money. Do you know what they use foreskin for? Face cream. Women's face cream. Part of it, or maybe they throw it away. But the point is, they don't have the right to do that. Equal protection of the law. Do you know what that means? They protect baby girls under the law that should apply to baby boys. So what they're doing is illegal. Although the law looks the other way. I actually went to that hospital and I wanted to speak to the person in charge of child abuse, and I said to her, I'm a
Circumcision,
child abuse.
That's a pretty big jump.
No, it's worse than that. It's rape. It's penis rape.
All right, have a nice day.
I was not raped.
Okay, so that's funny. Infant genital mutilation is not child abuse.
That's his opinion.
Yeah. Well, what is child abuse then? Yeah. I guess if the child abuser has a lab coat on. I'm kidding.
I
I'm kidding.
get you.
So you were saying?
We got 2 calls. Just one guy said that you were blocking people's paths from trying to walk. You weren't doing that, right?
Look at me. No, I get this all the time.
I guess the friendly debate you have with kids.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
What was the other one?
Yeah. Just the language. You know, they weren't agreeing with the language. Not that I'm saying you can't.
Oh, I know. Of course. I got you. I got you. Of course. Of course. I know that. I've been here. I've been here.
I know. We talk before.
Yes. Yes. Cool. Hello. Look at you smiling. Here, baby info. Baby info. Have a good day.
You too.
Thank you. Hands-on research, huh? Good God. Bullshit that is. Thank you. Man, people getting it. People getting it. Love it. Hello. Baby info?
Oh, thank
There you go. You're welcome. That's his opinion. That's funny. I didn't know child abuse was determined by opinions. Oh, I wasn't abusing this baby. That's my opinion.